Welcome to Jurassic World.
That's right, welcome to Jurassic World Evolution and welcome to my gaming channel, of course. Guys, I just want to recapture a few moments from this title because we were expecting the new game showing up this year. So the excitements are out there and I think it's worth to recapture the moment. Plus, I just really want to have a few words. I need to say a few words about some of the positives and negatives from this game, and then what I expect in the second one. Why I'm doing this right now, I just recently visited one of the botanic gardens here in my area, and that was just part of the subject when it comes to dinosaurs as well, so that was just refresh my memories, and the movie straight away I came back home and watched the movies, so you can imagine. Okay, we're gonna continue the game. I just want to start with some moment in my campaign, so you can enjoy the game, but it does have negatives. I was a little bit surprised with the massive amount of positive reviews here for this title. I was a little bit more negative, not because I want to. I think it's just because I have to.
Show business is in your blood.
So first, maybe I'm gonna show you which ride I'm playing, because I'm jumping from one game to another one, and then it's just hard to keep up with everything. So my island. Okay, here I am, Takano. I still got something else to play around here. There is some missions, some things to discover, of course more dinosaurs to complete here, lots of digging part, but let me get straight to the point. The first positive and the biggest and most important positives about this title are dinosaurs itself, of course. They are just beautiful. The way how they create those, amazing. The behavior, the movement, the look, it's just great, just great. The amount of species which we can release here is also great. Some of the stuff options with the extra research is always welcome. I actually couldn't imagine this game without this extra stuff to go and proceed further on. Digging part, of course. Selling the goodies to help with the finances is very important. But let me just straight away mention some negative then. There is nothing else to do here when it comes to money, because one of the biggest negatives for me personally in this game are people who visiting our park. We're supposed to run this show. This is like Jurassic era zoo, right? That kind of stuff. But I wish it can be more. And as I will tell you straight away, what I don't like. Look at those boats. They're walking in the groups or single, separate, and doesn't matter what they're looking at. They always showing the same kind of excitements, the same thing. You can't click on those idiots because they are like dead zombies or something. So it's really strange seeing that the dude is just walking alone and he pointing the finger on something, or just over and over and over again, and everyone else doing the same thing. It's like it's just missing a lot of things from being able to let's say communicate more with the people who are visiting a park. See what they're talking, what they think, if they can do something, if they enjoy. You guys remember when playing RollerCoaster Tycoon? Even the first one is such an old game, and there was so much things to enjoy in that. Going back to our main goal here for this game, of course, I can't say any negatives about this. When we just try to release new species out there, or how, like, you know, the character from the movie would say, asset, is always something really cool. What I have to check here is what do I need to make them more happy. If they're not happy, they're gonna start having trouble really soon. I need to release one to get more information about it. That's okay. So you guys see then the choice is super cool, and I still got lots of to discover. But one thing what I have to mention here, a lot of them are from DLCs, so you have to spend additional money to unlock them. And then straight we can go ahead with the second game, which they're gonna launch this year. This one I'm afraid of. Someone mentioned, and there's still gonna be 75 species on the beginning of a game. I'm really not sure if this is gonna be true. This can be easily mistaken with some of the mixtures what we're working and making modifications to our dinosaurs. Okay, I think this is very interesting future with all those mix and matches and making them more strong, more healthy, more angry, and all that kind of stuff. It's all wonderful. This is the plus. The minus is that I hope nobody count this as some separate type of dinosaurs which we can use in our game. And then buildings here, like even innovation center, except the looks of outside, there's nothing innovated about it, to be honest. We're gonna decline this task now because I don't have time for it. But you know, the buildings, graphics, island, oh wow, amazing. They are. And we click on it, we see that it's power connection with the so people can visit, no damage, profit. That's it. So you can turn it on and off. I'm really disappointed with this part because most of the buildings are exactly the same. Now research is different. Some of the power stations, power supplies, that we can improve them a little bit. But there's just nothing else. It's just I can't put myself in a character. Then I wish that I can walk around and actually take part in some I don't know, making my own character, shopping, bowling, visiting, going inside the cages by mistake even, you know, options. There is just not enough on this part. The hotel, replacing all those, you see, you focus on the visit. On a like a view range, you're doing the basic tasks what they give it to you. Some of them are of course harder, and like to start this mission with this island is a little bit financial problem, so at the beginning you need to work really hard on it, but except that it's not much to do. I really appreciate that I can at least drive a vehicle. Okay, so that's cool. And let's go resupply some stuff. You guys see those boats? This is real. Let's go! Okay, so this is real. Maybe some of this part is made on purpose because of children might playing this title. I understand that. I can accept it. But maybe it would be better to just add additional options to the vehicle what we're going with. Just another year. Okay, this one is a little bit far. I'll just go there. I'm actually doing very good. I got tons of money to spend in this game, in this mission. Sorry, I wanna share just a little bit more about it. When we're gonna get very close to this kind of fella, we can expect trouble. Now, don't pan over like this. So we can make extra money with some of the photos like this. That's cool. I want to try something else. So guys, a little bit of my blah blah blah, but also part of let's just say gameplay a little bit. So we're gonna switch the ammo and we'll try this. We're gonna react on that. Oh, you keep looking at me. The hunting, the other stuff, really cool.
Reassigning roles.
That's a little bit better, I think. Okay. Let's do some work. Of course, he can attack us, but again, that's about it. As long as we're keeping our assets happy, there is nothing to worry about in the park. Okay, most of it's maybe weather, but still, with the weather, I was very disappointed here. Sadly. I was expecting things to be more, let's just say, catastrophic. I wished in this title gonna be not this child's sandbox. I wished there's gonna be a lot of excitement in this title. Seriously. Okay, if we don't want to drive, we just can give them orders. So that actually is a positive with those Jeeps, just missing some of the new features. So this is what I'm expecting in a new one. Let's give him orders. Where is this? Okay.
En route to feeder.
So I managed to build few different areas, cages and stuff where they're gonna be happy and safe. Some of the dinos you need to make them more than two to keep them at least happy. You need to remember that if any of those gonna die, then you need to very fast replace it, otherwise they're gonna be again unhappy and destroying the, well, trying to escape and hurt people around, those zombie bots. But I didn't manage to do that with the car, with the Jeep, only with okay, I just said it. Okay, which one is it? Alright, so this is the situation. Okay, this is all okay. I'm okay with it. I kind of like it. Then it's something to do. If this wouldn't happen, what am I gonna do? I just keep on looking at them. So if we got enough cash, we can just order the new one without any problems. That's the one. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. We're gonna release new ones very soon. But you guys see, because of the financial trouble, I had to keep it low costs. So I just using one creation lab and just moving the dinos around. And this will keep me actually a little bit more fun for me, keep me a little bit more busy. I keep managed to making proper investments and just keep on building this park and better and better. Going back to the dinos, I really cannot express myself enough how beautiful they look like, and I can tell you guys my graphics is not on the maximum, because when I'm putting on maximum everything ultra, then might be a little bit problem with recording the video from it, but this is gonna change very soon. I keep working on getting a new PC with everything, all the goodies what I need. The problem is buying now the computer right now is just massive problems and extreme rip-off. It's just prices are just out of the sky, and it's basically cheats and lies. Anyway, we're still trying to enjoy as much as possible. Actually, I'm gonna check the graphics, how the settings, you can see it yourself. Some of them on the high, some of them I put it a little bit lower, because just like I said, it could be some unnecessary stuff which happening during the recording. So I had to lower everything. If I'm not recording, I can place everything on ultra, and it's gonna be okay. But some of those programs what I'm working on the background, well, they are important. Can't do anything without it. Okay, and other things what we can do is a little bit with the helicopters. Again, I just don't see myself to have a game without it. But then later on, after you're doing and moving, you're doing this kind of stuff, and I just don't see the point of keep on doing the same thing. Like how many times you're gonna drive this Jeep? How many times you're gonna fly those helicopters? Usually you're gonna use the add task. I'm gonna pilot this for a while. It's all looking good. Let's go. So what I'm trying to say is this is good looking, it's nice option, it's just not enough. It's supposed to be far more here. Okay, we're actually supposed to crash right now, but we didn't. And this is the details which I don't like when they're missing in a game. I know it's all fiction and blah blah blah, but still, this is a game, right? So they can really adding a lot of cool options here. So what I'm doing now, we see how he gonna react here. Of course, I'm playing only like this, only for the purpose of this video. I just want to show you, if you didn't play the game, this is what you can expect. And again, the dino itself. His behavior, presentation, first time outside, very cool. Perfect. But what I notice, most of them looking at the left side, that with a head. Most of the time when they're walking like this, very strange. Okay, where's my helicopter? Okay, he didn't wait for me. He's already back. Okay, so I'm just gonna add the task for him to put that baby to sleep, because he already killing. He's really aggressive. He's a little bit disappointed with that part. Then such a small one can actually get this one killed so fast. There are some small glitches, but I'm not worried about this part. What you can see right now. This is very small. Okay, they are a little bit unhappy about this situation. Comfort already dropping, but this is all positive. This is something would make us far more busy in this title. Actually, this video gonna be a little bit longer than I planned. I have to release the new one as soon as possible. So he actually feeding on him, so he didn't kill him for pleasure. Now he's sleeping next to his victim. And this is all a little bit bizarre. What we can do in a game is just putting two very angry and dangerous species together and make them fight and see what's gonna happen. This is of course a little bit violent, but this is a part of the game, and you guys think what you're gonna do in this title if those options would be blocked. That would be just no point to play it at all. So again, I'm going back to what I want to say before. What I said before is just not enough. I want a storm, I want earthquakes, I want more storm, 2, 3 tornadoes, typhoons and everything else. I want action. I want to have some people who gonna sabotage here, but not from my own crew. Maybe.
When another contract comes up, I'm turning to you first.
Alright. So, it's very cool that I'm unlocking some new additional stuff. It's very cool then we have few options here and there. But some of the players which actually was giving those positive feedbacks for this title, they maybe didn't know many of this has already been done, including the Jeep, helicopter, only a few additional buildings here, the better graphics, and of course dinosaurs itself are far more better behaved and looks great, of course. but loads of this thing, including the feeding machines, is already been done. Sending the teams to dig, it's already been done. This is just all like with lots of makeup. So for the second part, if there's gonna be just a few additional buildings, few missions, and again counting on all on the poor dinosaurs, then they're gonna just give the best ratings for the game. It's not gonna be enough. Sicknesses, that's gonna be a big part maybe in this future game. It's gonna be maybe more advanced than this one. Well, I'm looking forward to it because I want to run the park. I want to be active in this park. I don't want a science center. What the hell is this? So I just placing that building and have nothing, absolutely no pleasure whatsoever from it. They are just out there, standing. The same like this tree here, making profits. Okay, that's all. But it's just invisible. It's for me. It's shallow. It's fake, and I hate something like this. All right, let's just move.
En route to collect the asset.
Move those two. This one is unhappy, probably was here. No. Where did I have that? Oh, this one.
En route to pick up the asset.
He's still with some kind of comfort, but I think his social percentage gonna keep on dropping. Far more need improvements of these helicopters and jeeps when it comes to options and tasks, what you give it to them, what you can do with them. That's at least my opinion.
Task received.
Okay, we're going back. So for the second part, an amazing thing is that we will have flying species and the swimming one. This is what was we could tell from the trailer, and actually in the description of a future game. This was said that that's gonna happen. I'm really looking forward. I really like the subject. It's exciting. It's something what I I do really like, and it's really painful for me when I have a game like this and I give them negative feedback. Again, not because I have to. Sorry, not because I want to, because I have to. Actually, that's a true aspect of all this, especially when they have most of positive feedback anyway. There's someone must be out there to point them. Guys, please change those people to active, more alive ones. Because this is just not enough. Or at least good that we got some viewing platforms. We can see what's going on here. But okay, that's it. It's gonna be a little bit more fun if we can make pictures here, doing something else. Okay, let's have fun and let's release the big boy. Because this one I didn't see a hit. And there's a perfect opportunity here. Different type of helicopters, maybe to move him around. It can't be the same helicopter when I'm moving this dude next to him. Okay, someone is not happy. But it's amazing. Missing forest, of course.
Wonderful. Our guests enjoy the large dinosaurs.
Absolutely yes. Absolutely something. Of course, I'm gonna move him to another location. I'm not gonna leave him here. I was a little bit surprised. Who was angry here? Looks like everything is back in order. And map. Also, there is something was supposed to change here. What is all that noise? There is sometimes places without any dinos, and it's going to be the same noise. It's very annoying, kind of uncomfortable, and it's also something which I wish we could have more options about it. It's just action, 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 and not just leaving everything to beautiful dinosaurs and actors from the movies, because they're not gonna do the job just by saying few sentences. And sometimes it's actually very annoying when they keep repeating the same thing over and over and over again. So that's very annoying. Alright, so that's it from me. I'm gonna continue to playing this title, of course. Definitely I'm gonna finish all the islands, and I will try to do my best when comes to those parks, trying to squeeze every single bit out of this title, and waiting for the new one. But guys, if you're not interested in this type of game, check out the playlist. I do play lots of other, and I can recommend you definitely few titles. Depends on your mood, like I do. I play so many games, and it depends on my mood what I'm gonna play. I have it. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's shooter, horror, strategy game, theme park, or something else. I do have a collection like this, so I just switching in between them depends on my mood.
I like this contract.
Okay guys, I hope you enjoy it. Make sure you're gonna check out the trailer, and for the next one if you missed it, and some other videos on my channel. See you on the next video.